Hi guys, it's Nika and I am back with the second Tony makeover of this week. I just couldn't help myself. The other day there was so much thirsting for Morgyn Ember on my Twitter timeline and I just really got this urge to make them over as well. So here we are, I am posting another Tony makeover this week. To be honest, I was kind of getting burned out on the CC3 Townies for my save file. As much as I love them, I really didn't have a good time creating those students from last week. Even though they turned out great, but creating them was kind of painful, I would say. So yeah, I will probably take a little break from my Townies. Maybe they will be back next week, maybe in 2 weeks, I don't know. But yeah, for this week we have 2 Townie makeovers and I'm sure nobody minds because everybody loves Morgyn Ember, right? I certainly do. They are like one of my most favorite Townies, along with the Vators and Rory, Lou, Jacob. Well, I love all the occult Townies. You probably figured that out already. I love occult sims and supernatural stuff in general. I love vampires. I had a huge magic phase. I even tried to kind of get into magic, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not really the type to do some magic, some witchcraft or something, but I'm kind of interested in that. And yeah, and when it comes to religion, I'm also kind of into this witchy stuff, even though I'm not really practicing anything. But yeah, so it probably doesn't surprise you that I'm making over another occult sim. And Morgyn Ember, in my opinion, could be a very interesting character in a story. In my head, Morgyn is kind of, I don't know how I would say it, because I want to say they are on the good side, but at the same time, I'm not sure if there is anything else, good and evil, good side, evil side. If anything, saying they are on the better side would be a bit more accurate, but good and evil, there are shades to that. There is worse evil, there is something that is less evil, then you have someone who may be evil, but from their point of view, they are good, and it's all a lot more complicated than what we often see in fiction and everything. And I think the gray area, something that's not necessarily good, not necessarily evil, I feel like the most people would fall there. So after all this rambling that I just did, yeah, I would say Morgyn Ember is definitely on the better side. And they are definitely a skilled spellcaster. I mean, they are a sage, so they have to be skilled, right? I feel like if someone has some trouble, Morgyn Ember is their best bet when it comes to magic, at least the untamed magic, definitely, right? Because they're a sage of untamed magic. But I feel like dealing with them can be quite painful, and they are, I don't want to say they're a little piece of shit, but yeah, they don't make it easy. They definitely don't. But they would be on the better side if there was some big war of good and evil. Again, I'm not really sure if I like to use these two terms, but if there was a war of good and evil, they would be on the good side, but they are a little, But yeah, I love them so much. They are, as I said, one of my favorite Townies. What I, however, don't like about them, and that's not their fault, but their outfits, yeah, and I know that you can't really do much when you have just base game and Realm of Magic, but still, they deserved better. They deserved so much better. So hopefully I gave them what they deserve. This is my probably 4th or 5th makeover of Morgyn. If I find them, I might post some of my older makeovers. or not, because I probably won't remember to post them. But if you will go on my Tumblr and you search for the tag Morgyn Ember, you will be able to find all those makeovers, because I probably posted all of them on Tumblr. Yeah, so we have some time still until this video is over. I'm trying to think of what we could talk about. Yeah, Morgyn Ember. Oh, yeah, one huge thing, because I talk about my original characters a lot. So when I gave them this makeover, I just couldn't help but put them together with CAS. You may remember CAS. He's one of my vampires, very pale, black hair, kind of a slut. But like, I'm not judging. I'm saying that like, I'm stating a fact, and he would not be offended if I called him a slut, because he calls himself a slut as well. Yeah, so I just couldn't help it. I had to put them together, and oh my god, I kind of ship Morgyn and CAS now. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of didn't want to like set a love interest for CAS at all, but now I'm kind of thinking, they would be good together, but also, do I want to make them like soulmates, or do I just want them to have something going on? I don't know, it's just, yeah, so those of you who like my character emblems, there you go. I'm kind of into the idea of CAS and Morgyn, and it's pretty funny, because CAS originally, if you watched the video, you know, but CAS was originally a Caleb replacement. When I decided I don't want Rose to be with Caleb anymore, because I didn't like that I paired him with a Sims Townie, CAS was sort of supposed to be a replacement for Caleb, but as you know, that did not work out. And now here we are, and I'm low-key shipping CAS with Morgyn, and Morgyn is often shipped with Caleb, so like, I don't know, it's just funny how it worked out. Maybe it's funny just to me, but I wanted you to know that I find it kind of funny. But anyway, I feel like now is a good time to end this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you all next time. I love you guys, bye everyone!